I mean, do you think rap has negative influences on young kids?
No.
You don't think like just all day, every day, just listening to like people talking about sell drugs, shoot people, shoot people, shoot
So you
people,
think rap
shoot
is
people?
detrimental to the African American community?
Yeah, I think so.
You do?
I knew a guy who was like 30 one time, who started doing
You know what? Let me cut you off there,
what?
Matt. Because you know
I think it is. Dude.
I've been living up in
Ti
New York.
doesn't let his kids listen to rap.
Pardon me, Matt.
What?
Pardon me. I've been living up in New York, and since then, you know, you come across all types of different walks of life. It's not like you backwoods folk around
Yeah.
here. So I mean, please let me have the floor for 1 second.
Take it.
For you to insinuate that African Americans are plagued due to fucking hip hop music is excruciatingly offensive.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
You're placing the blame on hip hop instead of the real blame,
What's the real blame?
the white man,
That's true.
and systemic oppression.
And that all could be. However, I think
So it's
sitting
it's
around all day.
sitting around all day. Is that what you think
yeah.
African Americans do?
No, I'm just saying if you're just sitting around your car, you're driving around, and it's just nonstop war drums of like kill, 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 murder, and all of a sudden, you know, I think from the time you're 8 to, I knew a guy who was 30 who was talking about how he started taking Percocets. I was working with him. I'm like, dude, don't take Percocets. It leads to bad shit. And he was, you know, I'm like, people get hooked on them. It's just a bad idea. Don't do it. And he was like, you know, what's wrong with them? Blah 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 blah. And I was trying to think of a reason to like talk this guy out of it. I'm like, well, if you take, you know, if you're high on Percocets, you won't get your dick hard. I knew a guy who used to try to fuck a chick and he would take too many Percocets, couldn't get his dick hard. And this guy, as a source, goes, nah. He's like, what about that one Meek Mill song where it's like, I pop a perk, I fuck your bitch. I was like, that's rap, dude. That's not real. That's not like, that's not advice you should base your life on. He was like, I don't know, man. I think it's fine. And then finally came back around. Was like, yo, they were fucking my dick up. You were right. But hey, I mean, I just, yeah, I think.
You know, I just think it's irresponsible, and
What?
it's, you know, it's convenient for you as a white man to sit here and, you know, wag your finger at African Americans.
I don't wag it at anyone.
And you're sitting here saying,
I told you, I'm a black conservative,
Matthew,
dude. I'm a black
you're not
conservative.
a black conservative.
I'm
dude.
a black conservative.
Matt, that's even offensive. What you're doing right now.
What?
Appropriating black culture. You don't.
I'm not appropriating black
You know what
culture.
makes black conservatives so special
They are.
is because
That's
they
why,
are.
That's why I'm transing into one, dude.
You're not allowed to.
Yeah. Huh?
No.
The rules are gone, dude.
No.
You can do whatever
well,
you
ever
want
since
now.
I've lived in New York,
I'm a total postmodernist. So
no.
you're going to stop me from transing even though you live in New York?
Matt, can
What?
I finish, please? I was on the N train last night, just thinking.
Oh, my God,
I was on
dude.
the N. I hit the W in the N. I got up off Canal Street. I was down there, and once you're in New York, dude, you just run into so many different walks of life, and it's like it's so powerful. And like it's funny because then you come back to just a small town like Philly, or is this Philly? Is that where we are?
Yeah.
You come back to like a small town like this, and it's just like, oh my God, please! It's like the Dark Ages back here.
Yeah, you're like,
It's-
where am I, dude?
I can't even believe it. I was just in the Big Apple where it's like
This isn't even a city.
there's
dude.
so many Muslims that live by my
Yeah,
house. There's
but
so many
That's
Muslims.
nice. Do you really have a lot of Muslims
They're
by
from
your house?
Pakistan.
Really?
Yeah, several Muslims.
Nice.
A ton of Colombians. Ton of fucking Colombians.
Really?
Dude,
How,
in
so
my
how do
neighborhood
you
is-
know they're Colombians?
Well, because Colombia had a World Cup game, and every
That'll tell
single
you, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
lad out there was in a yellow jersey. I was like, holy shit! I didn't know what these guys were.
That's sick. You know, your
That's what's
soccer
good.
allows you
Well,
to
that's
like,
what's good for the World Cup. Yeah, you get to
What?
see all these fucking
Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah.
all these minorities put a jersey on it. It's like, all right, if they're wearing green, they're lads.
So you're
if they're
sitting
wearing
out,
yellow,
you're sitting out there like one of those like who are those guys that monitor traffic? They get paid.
Yeah, yeah,
you're,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
just monitoring. You're figuring out what minorities what around you.
they're all, dude. They're all.
That's hilarious.
Well, everybody in
you're
New
doing
York.
the Minority Report up in New York.
Matt, pardon me. Please let me finish. God, you need to just relax for 1 second. You won, okay?
I'm sorry.
You and the rest of the Nazis won. Trump's president. Can you just stop? You're putting kids in cages. Not appropriate. Matt thinks it's okay to put kids in cages. So here, Matt, let me finish.
Go ahead, talk.
There's too many minorities where I live. Dude, it is.
I mean,
I live in Astoria up in Queens, which is, it's just a diverse,
yeah.
beautiful town.
So you're in like the fourth dimension of minorities.
I'm in
basically.
full on fucking every single person up there is not American.
Really?
Well, I mean,
Why can't I stop calling everyone who's not white a minority? Dude?
no, but these people. I mean, I'm talking whites.
Like what?
There's all types of fucking weird whites up
Like
there.
Russians and shit.
Russians, Ukrainians, all types of fucking.
Polish people.
Everybody's speaking some jibber jab language up there.
Really?
Yeah, I walk in.
That'll give you schizophrenia.
I
dude.
walk in the morning to get my cafe.
If you listen to too many foreign languages, you get schizophrenia. That's why
Probably.
you should demand. You should do your part and demand they speak English around
That's what I do. I broke every ATM I found that said select. It said select one or two for English. I would fucking smash it.
That's such a sick. I love when Geno's did that when they're like, "Speak English or get out of here."
Oh, Gino's.
Cheesesteaks did that.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Yeah, it
Well,
was
isn't-
funny because I remember being like, "What a dick!" When I was younger, I heard that and I'd be like, "What a fucking asshole!" And I still think it is kind of a dick
It's a
move. But at the
ridiculous
same
thing.
time, if you're in a busy line and some guy's just like,
Sí,
you're like,
sí.
dude, get the fuck out. Get the,
Sí. Con queso, no, sí. Sin queso, por favor.
I watched I was in Lowe's today, or yeah, I was at Lowe's. I
see.
was at Lowe's and Home Depot today. You know,
So you
I'm,
were-
I'm a backwoods heartland American, bro. You probably never even entered these stores, but I'm in Lowe's and Home Depot. So I'm in Lowe's and Home. I'm like a Tom Petty song.
How
dude.
quaint, dude. How quaint. It must be nice. See, like, that's one of those. I'm so jealous of your lifestyle.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you just get to work and not worry. Like, you build stuff, which is, I mean, it's important.
Yeah.
It's very important. Otherwise, how is our civilization going to progress?
Exactly.
But also, it's like, I wish I wasn't struck with this burden of just, you know,
Being in a metropolis.
just this burden that comes with being so intelligent and caring about other people. And it'd be so nice to just be
Just in Home Depot,
just a
laughing
white
at a
dude
Chinese
carrying.
guy. This guy was holding a box, being like, "Oh," and this lady was just like, "I don't know what you're saying, sir." And he was like, "Oh," and he tried to like, there was two separate products,
Yeah.
and he was basically asking like, "Can I like?" He was trying to like combine them
Yeah.
somehow, and they
Yeah,
were like,
yeah, yeah.
"No, you can't." And he was like, no, like trying to fit these two things together, and they were like, "Dude, you can't do that."
Dude, I was in the car watching like 5 Asian people walk by helium, and they were all like filming things around. And I was with a friend. I don't want to name him, but we both started like, "Oh yes, a film, very cool bar here, in Philadelphia."
Yeah.
But there was a psychic medium sign right next to it, and I was like, "Dude, how good would it be for just a fucking Chinese dude to go into a psychic like?" Speaks no English. The psychic's like, "Do you have any brothers?" He's like, "Yes, yes, I have many brothers."
It'll be funny.
It's like, how old is your brother? He's like, "No, I don't have any brothers."
I wonder how many foreigners go into a psychic without being able to read English because it. You go to a psychic,
got all the
it's just
symbols
like red
and-
lettering and shit. You just
Yeah.
think it's a whorehouse. They only just like go in, sit across from a lady, and just like whip their dicks out. Like no.
There's cloth and shit hanging. There's candles.
Yeah, they're probably like
yes.
perfect.
Yes, I'll get your dick a sock here, please. Like, do you have any brothers? I'm sensing you have some family member. Do you have a brother? Yes, I have very many brothers. How old is your brother? No, I don't have no brothers. How old is your brother? He too, very old brother.
He starts like grabbing her leg.
Come here, you're very pretty girl.
Well, I went to a psychic with my girlfriend, with Brittany, when we first got together. And this lady, I was like, dude, this is such a fucking waste of money. This is stupid. And then like she's like, it's not. Nah. We went in there, and the lady was like, she's talking. She was like, I sense you have a lot of relatives. And my girlfriend's looking at me like, see? And I'm sitting there like, all right. And she's like, you'll be married one day. And I'd just gotten divorced. And I was like, yeah, I just got divorced. And she was like, wait, and I was just like, you blew
Oh
it. You
my
blew it,
God.
lady. You fucking blew it. Fake psych. I exposed her, dude.
Damn, imagine how much money you can make as a fucking broad psychic, just bringing in chicks and being like, "You will one day be married," and the chick like, "Yes, I knew it. I knew it. I knew
all
I
you
was
gotta-
finally
yeah.
gonna get married."
It's like a psychics is just a weird religion. It's like you're just kind of like a priest. So like people come in and are like, yeah, you're obviously full of shit.
And
You're
now,
like,
Matt, let me stop you there.
what?
As somebody who lives up in New York now, and like,
Yeah.
you gotta start. There's no weird religions. Okay,
Yes, there
every
definitely are.
religion's weird, Matt.
Yeah, they are.
So you don't just sit here and pick and choose
What do you
which
think
ones
is
are
the
weird.
weirdest? What do you think is the weirdest?
What's the weirdest? I don't know.
What do you,
Probably Christianity.
you think so?
Definitely.
Which religion do you think is the best for women?
Best for women?
Psychics.
Psychics. Psychics for sure.
Yeah, but all you got to do is wait for like the 10 weirdos that believe that you're a psychic, and you can just absolutely bleed them dry. You're
Yeah.
like, look, I need
Be like,
some more money.
your husband's gonna be hot and rich, and you're gonna get married soon.
I see you're going to be dating Chris Hardwick.
Oh, Matt. Now that's another thing. Since I've been up in New York, I live up in New York,
Yeah.
and I was taking the J train down. I was taking the J.
Would you drop off the J to the K?
I hopped off the fucking K, hopped right onto the W, took
Came
it
over
up.
the George Memorial Bridge or whatever.
Please, Matt. Please don't embarrass yourself. You're talking to a genuine New Yorker. All right.
What you talking about, son?
So anyway, please, can I finish? God, this is one thing that, I mean, this is a very cis white gender normative podcast.
Excuse me?
Excuse me. So I was on the J, just got off the R, and the R was running late, so I was pissed. But
You should start going to Brooklyn open mics as a super woke comedian and see
Just
how far,
do
dude.
this.
It'd be so fucking funny. And then go into territory of like they're like, oh nice, and slowly to start like just making fun of Muslims in a way. Then they're like, wait, what the fuck?
I almost went to this club dressed in like gym shorts and a Notre Dame t-shirt.
Oh my god,
And like while I was about to walk out the door, I was like, I can't. That's too strong.
too soon, dude.
That's
Yeah,
too strong of a fucking show up
It
move
is.
to be like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about any of you.
Yeah.
I'm wearing gym shorts to the mic. Like, suck it. That'll be 3 weeks from now.
Did
when I'm
you-
fully fucking taking over the Big Apple?
dude, that'll be so tight. And you really should start going to Brooklyn and doing a couple of super woke open mics.
Like, so I just got off the J, and let me tell you, I hate, dude.
I
That's
saw
the
this
fucking
guy
lamest shit.
today. Oh my god.
I actually did take the subway last night, and it's so hard to figure out.
New York's.
I'm fucking-
Don't use your phone. When I was up
I
there,
use my phone. Yeah,
I use my phone to guide me, but it's like,
Yeah, but in the subway station, it's like, which train do I get on?
oh yeah, 'cause
which
it's like,
going which way?
yeah,
I don't know where the fuck Coney Island is, dude.
that's true. Yeah, well,
Because
your
they
phone
always show you
tells
the last stop.
Your phone says go towards this train.
Oh,
towards
really?
That. Yeah, I literally do. When I was up there, I would do a navigation like I was driving, but
Yeah.
on your phone it tells you which thing to take.
Yeah.
And New York's
And it tells you which stops. It's like
subway,
you're 11
exactly.
steps away.
Its subway station, dude, is like it's so fucking. Their public
a
transportation
nightmare.
is so. I think it's awesome.
I hate being
Philadelphia
on
is
that
just
fucking-
across, and you can get north, south, east,
Oh
or
no,
west.
it is good. I mean,
Yeah.
I got to within 3 blocks of where I was
But
going.
it is a
last
lot.
night.
You're right, and
But
a lot
just-
of fucking people take it too.
Yeah, and I got to ask people. I asked the
you?
fucking
You
guy.
didn't,
I
dude.
asked the guy in the booth. I was like, "Which way?
Do they give you a New York minute? Or
which
no?
way is towards Manhattan?"
What do you say?
And the guy just pointed to a sign that said Manhattan, and I was like, "All right,
couldn't
thanks,
even-
dude.
couldn't even-
Thanks, dude."
Hate that, dude.
He was like counting money
Yeah.
in the booth, and I stood in front of the
Well, you
booth.
just put your hat on your chest, and you're like, "Got a lot of money there, sir."
Yeah.
Which way to Manhattan?
Yeah, which way is the Manhattan? I'm trying to take the Manhattan. He just pointed at it. I was like, listen here, you fat fucking Puerto Rican bitch. Tell me which fucking train to use.
Look me in the eyes,
Dude, I'm pure John Rocker when I'm up there. I'm just on every train looking around like, look at these fucking pieces of shit.
who are you thinking about? Who do you think's a piece of shit?
This fucking homeless guy last night. This fucking loser.
You get
This fucking loser homeless idiot sat
like
across. I was sitting in the front of the car where there's the 2 seats facing inwards.
okay, yeah.
So I was sitting on that. He sat on the one across from me.
Oh, like
I
your
just
knees were
stared at
touching?
him. No, he sat straight across.
I got you. Yeah.
But I just was staring at him the whole way, just looking at his shit shoes and his shit face. He was just old dude.
Yeah. You're like, you fucking
I was
bitch.
like, you fucking bitch ass.
You should
dude.
start killing homeless people up there.
If I get the chance, I'm gonna for sure, dude.
You don't
Matt,
care-
could
you
you
don't care
please
about-
give me a second?
You don't care about the homeless?
I love the homeless, Matt. Especially the POC homeless
Really?
and the
That's your
LGBTQ
favorite.
plus
There's a lot
homeless.
of LGBT homeless.
Well, a lot of forced LGBT. There's a lot of LGBTR homeless, dude.
Which are?
Rapers.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the homeless will force sex on each other.
That's true. I heard that homeless people do get
like
raped a lot.
they're like rabid dogs.
Yeah, I mean,
They force fuck each other,
shit, man.
like Star Wars.
Do they really?
Homeless people rape the shit out of each other.
Oh, I thought you meant like the gay homeless people will rape each other more.
Well, I mean,
You can't speak to that.
I can't speak to the homosexual community, Matt, please. So I was taking the R, and now that I live in New York and like sexuality is like
way more open.
It's just like, I mean,
Fluid.
there's nothing to be ashamed of. I don't need
For
to
sure.
be, you know,
Yeah. So what comes in your mind?
anything.
Just Dave Rubin.
Just whatever I'm thinking about.
What?
Sexuality is just not, it's just like, I don't know.
Totally fluid.
There's so
I
much.
told you, yeah, you don't have the parameters.
There's not so much pressure on it. I mean, I can just be jerking off and thinking about like, oh, I gotta walk Finn. Oh, I gotta. You know what? I'm gonna.
Oh, you have
I'm gonna
thought-
do-
you have
I'm just out
commonplace
here.
thoughts while
I'm
you
just
jerk off?
Jerking off, thinking well, that just comes from living in New York.
I'm like, no. When I'm watching
Your
porn
tunnel
and
vision.
I'm a fucking goblin, dude. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I almost.
Yeah, I actually am too.
Now
Now that I'm thinking about the last couple,
So I had like a 5-day nofap going.
that's pretty good.
It wasn't bad. It was going pretty well. I almost I was like, I'm gonna jerk off to Stormy Daniels.
Hell yeah,
I was like, then I'll be Eskimo Brothers in a weird way with Trump.
that's
I'm
awesome.
gonna jerk off. I was in my head. I was like, I wonder how many people jerked off this. They like heard about
Her
the
numbers
scandal.
definitely skyrocketed.
Instantly, were like, I'm gonna jerk off to Stormy Daniels.
Did you?
No, I didn't. I looked at Stormy Daniels and it was probably the same way when you saw Chris Hardwick. I was like, oh, she's old. I was like, yeah,
Yeah, gross.
ew.
Where are we at?
Hour, dude.
Hour exactly.
Hour 6.
Nice. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
I don't think so.
Because let's record another one while I'm home,
Okay,
like Saturday,
sounds good.
and release it
Sounds good.
whenever. So for now, I mean, you want to just give these people an hour?
Let's
They've
give
had
these-
I mean,
let's
I'm
give
from
them-
New York now,
Yeah, you got to give a New York minute, bro.
and it's like I'm on such a tight schedule.
That's true.
So it's
You got to
like-
catch the J. You got to get up there and catch it. You got to mega bus to the J train.
I mean, and now I'm back in this small town. It's like the fucking transportation system here sucks.
I know,
and like, I tried to catch a cab. There's no cabs out front. It's just like, what are we doing here? What is this?
You get Ubers? Do you get Ubers in New York?
I don't.
Really?
But I hang out with people that do.
Are they expensive?
No, not really. I mean, compared to like how far you're going, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like if you're traveling like fucking
I'm always
2
bummed
miles.
when I get a cab in New York. It's like fucking $40 anywhere I go. I'm just like,
Really?
What the fuck? It's expensive. Cabs are fucking expensive there.
Yeah, I guess you're probably not as lazy as me. I'll take a cheap cab.
Really?
I'll go like fucking 6 blocks.
No,
Be
I
like,
was
nice.
taking them. Some guy
You're
like,
taking
oh,
them, like,
I'm over in
airports and
Queens.
shit.
I'm like, I'm in Brooklyn. They're like, take a cab, and I get around. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And then they're like, here's $20 for the spot you just did. It's like, fuck, dude.
Yeah,
I
it's
spent
crazy.
50 to get here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well,
Comic life.
I was going to this show last night, and it's like it still took me 50 minutes
Yeah, just to
to
like
get
do
there.
the whole,
I have to walk like 15 minutes to the subway.
yeah. See,
So-
I do like the walking part of it. I remember I would walk
till
a
last
lot.
night when it fucking poured down rain.
Yeah, that sucks. Then you just scurry in.
Yeah.
You scurry to like a small alcove, and you find some girl with like a newspaper over her head, and you're like, "Only here, babe. Only in this city."
No, I don't do that.
You know, yeah, that's true.
Come on.
I wasn't saying like
You
in a
fucking
romantic way.
asshole.
I wasn't saying
You fucking dickhead. You stupid fucking asshole. No, dude, it was just me and a bunch of Colombians scurrying around, dude.
You're just monitoring soccer
Yeah, I was like,
jerseys.
what jersey is that? What fucking team is Oh, you're Croatian? Get out of here. Dude, there's so many fucking dirty
Do you have a
foreigners.
dossier on all like your neighbors?
I have them all. I have them
Good.
written down.
Good.
I got yelled at. We got yelled at the other night. They're like, keep it down. Some of us have to work tomorrow. Some fucking Guido bitch.
Really?
Probably.
What did Tommy?
There's a bunch of wops.
Did Tommy like, hang out the window and a wife beat him like, keep it down, shut up, man.
Yeah, Tommy's like, I'm making gravy over here. Hey. Yes, Tommy's a full fucking wop, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an Italian boy.
He's an Italian boy. Dude. He's a stallion. He is a
Dude.
sexual beast.
Yeah.
I like looking at him.
He's,
I grab
he's
him.
XXX
I touch him.
temptation, dude. Well, that's a good thing to cap it off.
Let's fucking go ahead and end it.
This was such a dark episode.
No, this is a good episode.
That was great. What you got, bro?
I have nothing.
Nice.
Well, the 23rd, this Saturday, I have a show in Philly. It's going to be me. I think I'm the only white person on the lineup.
Okay.
So that's good.
Nice.
Now that I'm in New York, it's like I don't even think about that.
No,
But
I can tell. But when you come to Philly, I'm sure like
when I come to Philly, it brings back some terrible memories of like even imagining
of just
mentioning.
like you seeing. It's weird. You probably get off the train into Philly and like you just see race and you're like, whoa, holy.
I know it's great. Well, there's so much discrimination here, and
True.
in New York, it's like this. It's beautiful.
Yeah, if you put like
You wouldn't
if
believe
you put
it.
like Colombians with Pakistanis, I'm sure there's just like zero prejudice going on up there, dude.
There is none. They
know.
all get along.
I'm sure.
Actually, I haven't really. I mean, it's not like I ever saw discrimination here either, but
Yeah.
it's just a bunch of worker bees scurrying.
I know.
It
I
really
feel like
is.
people
It's-
are moving too fast. Even.
In New York, the place I live, and this time I'm genuinely saying it, it's just a bunch of foreigners working.
Hard as fuck.
Yeah, like carrying boxes.
Why would you pick New York if you're a foreigner?
That's exactly what I said. Me and McKeever were driving into the city, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Why the fuck? Why would you live here?"
Don't they know it's like
I was
way
like,
cheaper?
I would live in Mechanicsburg,
Yeah, for sure.
but then I guess it's like you make more money in New York, and they're just sending it home.
I guess. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure rent's a little more expensive, but it's also I don't think they give a fuck. They can
Yeah.
live. Dude, you can get fucking.
doing the bunk-
You can
we
get
got a lot of
10
bunk beds going.
Colombians in a fucking bunk.
True that.
You know.
And there's work to be had there.
Yeah, they're all just steaming right along.
That's true. That makes sense.
Driving these box trucks around,
Well, it's
fucking.
usually the destination. It used to just be you had to get dropped off.
Yeah,
in New
yeah,
York.
yeah.
So it was like they don't still Ellis Island shut down, right?
No,
They don't bring them to the island, do they?
you got to go straight through Ellis Island, and they change it. Then a white man's like, "Oh, McGillis, huh? I'm gonna change your name right now." Not in this country. That's not how we say it. And then the white man. Oh God, I'm so sick of white men.
Oh, I hate them.
You have no idea, dude.
I'm just in this podunk town, dude.
You're just in some. I don't know. What's this place called?
Philadelphia.
I think I read about it once in a history book.
That'll be
No.
tight. That'll be nice for you to come back here and start snobbing. when
I
you
live in
get
a place called Astoria. Have you heard of it?
back. I actually thought Hoboken was in New York City for like my whole life.
Isn't it like kind of? I mean, it's in New Jersey.
In New Jersey, I didn't know it
But
was in New
still,
Jersey.
It's like
Some guy invited me to Hoboken one time, and I like called him. I'm like, "Yo, it's telling me to go to New Jersey, dude. I think it's fucked up." And he was like, "It actually is in New Jersey."
God,
It's
New York's so
funny.
fucking gay, dude.
So funny, dude.
When I was driving, I was looking at my maps today, and one of the park I drove through was called Crack is Whack Park. Crack is Whack Playground.
Nice, that's good.
It's just they're so up their own fucking dickholes
That
about like
sucks,
this is
yeah.
a nice cause, and here's like a cool catchphrase we can name it after,
Yeah,
and
it
like
sucks, man.
there's murals everywhere of just dog shit. At least in fucking Philly, it's just murals of black people everywhere.
Yeah,
I can fucks with that.
that's true, man. You get like
It's like
fucking
a black angel. There's one on a corner here
You
that's
get
just
Herman's,
a black
you
lady.
get Herman's uncle, dude.
Yeah, we
He's
got
standing
Herman
there. He
Rice's
looks
uncle.
like Ron Isley on the wall. Dude.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking
He looks like
Run.
Mr. Big.
He looks like Run DMC.
I think he looks like Ron Isley. He looks like Mr. Big.
But then the one on the corner is just a black lady.
Well, it's always
In,
tough.
like, a regular
it's
outfit.
tough for a muralist to like paint black people because it's like you got to be really good at painting. Otherwise, like you can really fuck up and make people look like super weird and funny. Because they did a statue and dude, it looks like Jamie Foxx. Every day I drive past it, I'm like, Jamie Foxx. Like every time I see it, I'm like, oh, it looks just like that guy fucked
Yeah,
up.
and also you can't really paint too many white people on a mural.
Starts
Like
getting scary.
It starts
yeah.
getting real scary.
You
Once,
start to-
once there's a big white face on a building looking over everybody, it's like,
It's
oh,
just Mr. Burns.
this looks like Mussolini's headquarters.
Yeah, exactly.
This is not good. Yeah,
You really can't.
You
man.
need black people on murals.
That's I can see. I get down with
If
that.
you for a while that bugged me.
What? Just too many
Like, why
black
the
people.
fuck can we get one fucking honky on one of these? And then I saw a mural with a white guy, and I was like, oh, we gotta take that down. That's too powerful.
Scary.
If I see a white guy painted onto a wall, I'm like, dude, I'm voting for him.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll
You
join his
fall
army.
Right in
When are
line.
we marching? Hand me a torch. Yeah, this Saturday. Yeah, no one's gonna fucking come to that.
What?
All our fucking racist ass listeners. No one's gonna come see me in a
I
black
know,
show.
dude. Yeah, you'd be surprised. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right
Think of any listener we have that's reached out to you.
Well, don't say it's a black show. Just say you got a show. Why are you making a distinction?
It's a black show.
No, it's just a comedy show, dude.
Sick.
How many guests are on it?
4.
So 8. So there'll be 8 comedians.
What is that supposed to mean?
That's every time I do a black
So it's a
comedy
black show. It's going to start an hour later.
There's 4
Yeah.
people on the poster. There'll probably be 12 performers that night. But yeah, that's pretty much.
No,
all
it'll
I
be
got,
fun.
bro.
So it's on my social media, so you can check that out. I'm tired of even having to address these
Yeah,
people.
man.
I have so many followers now, dude. It's like,
Yeah.
can I just give me a fucking second?
You should buy some.
I have like 1,000 followers.
You cracked fucking triple digits, bro.
I mean, so it's like now that I'm up in New York, it's like I have so many followers.
You probably
and-
as soon as you cross the bridge, dude, you got 60 followers.
yeah, I got
It's pushing.
notifications. It was just like, oh my god. No, I haven't done one comedy show in New York. I've been there for like 8 days.
You should secretly quit and just never tell anyone. Just live up there. And be like,
could.
oh my god, I'm killing it, dude. It's going so good.
That's what Crick said he was gonna do. He said he was just gonna move to. He's gonna move back to his parents in Lancaster
and just
and
pretend.
just tweet from LA.
Did I ever talk about that on the podcast? I knew
What's
a guy
that?
who pretended to live in California.
No.
I was like, when I was in college, I was plugged into all these like evil hippies and like the evil hippie dream. A lot of them would like catch weed in the mail and all this stuff and sell it around here. And once an evil hippie caught enough weed packages in the mail, they'd get enough friends on a weed farm where they could just go out there and live out the hippie dream. And there's this one guy I knew, who was a total fucking psycho. He actually stole a dog one time from some guy who owed him money and tried to give me the dog. The guy I know he stole the dog from ended up dying. He overdosed on heroin. But so the one day I was at this guy's house. I'm
Jeez,
chilling with this
This is
guy.
a hell of a.
This is a fucked up story, but this guy, he was supposed to move to California, and he just, being an evil hippie, spent all of his money on ketamine or whatever the fuck he spent it on.
Hell yeah, evil hippies are the shit.
I
Sorry.
fucking hate evil hippies. So then he lost all of his money. Some guy calls him, and he's like, hold on, man. He goes, hello? Oh, dude, it's beautiful out here, bro. It's so fucking nice out here. I'm never coming back. He's in Upper Darby. He was pretending to be in California.
That's great.
He's pretending to be. I think I talked about that before.
I mean, I basically am pretending to live in New York. I've literally, I've lived, the house I moved out of, I've lived in more
Yeah.
since, yeah.
You gotta, you're getting
This is where all my shows are.
acclimated. That's true too. You
They're
gotta go
all
where
in
the work
Philly
is.
and Lancaster, and they're all around here.
You gotta go where the work is, dude.
All right.
All right, we gotta get out of
God
here.
damn, it's good to have the cast, dude.
It is good. That was a good one.
The cast is the best.
It is.
I'm from New York now, so it's like,
Yo, man.
if I can see, that's the thing. Like now that my career is just skyrocketing,
Mm-hmm.
and like it's like I'll still make time to come down
It's
here,
good to give back.
and I'll come back and give back to you and to like the community.
Exactly.
Because I mean, right now things are just, it's like it's a whirlwind.
I mean, dude.
You know, I listen to a lot of Post Malone now, and it's just like everything's just taken off.
Imagine you hopping out of the fucking, hopping out of the rolls with your shades on, like someone takes a picture and you're like, and it's just some graduation picture. You're like, oh, never mind.
Dude, I mean, now it's like I'm hanging out with celebrities, and like
Man,
I saw Neil deGrasse Tyson walk by the other day.
did you really?
Yeah, I actually did.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah. I was
Call
like,
him
yo,
bitch.
Neil, you fucking bitch ass.
Did you tell him
dude.
astrophysics for people
I was
when
like,
Harry
stars.
sucks?
I was like, dude, stars are fucking gay, dude. Fucking beat
Next
it.
time you see him, like, dude, astrophysics for people in a Harry fucking sucks. I was stoked on it. I got it. I'm like, this fucking blows.
Yeah, be like, stop being a fucking celebrity and
Yeah.
be a scientist.
Yeah, exactly.
Pick
dude.
one, you fucking
Scientists
dildo.
must hate him. Like,
I hate
real
him.
deal scientists.
Fuck Neil deGrasse Tyson.
All right.
No, I walked by. He walked by me. I was standing there. I could hear him. I could just hear his voice drone like.
I'm sure
I
you
could just
could.
hear him droning while he went by. I didn't know what he said.
Isn't his
exactly.
dad James Earl Jones?
Definitely.
I'm starting that rumor here, dude.
It's a true rumor.